Landlords, should you specify any terms and conditions regarding parking in your leases or rental agreements? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, I had a situation with a landlord. There was an issue about parking vehicles within on the property, basically. And usually the first thing I look to is, what does the lease say about parking? And in this case, the lease didn't have any terms about parking. And the issue about the parking space became over the landlord wanted to construct a new building in the spot where the tenant was parking their vehicles, and landlord comes to me. We, want to address getting the tenant to remove those cars. And unfortunately, based on the lease and based on the conduct of the landlord, I told the landlord, I can't really help you out. It's not specified exactly, that the tenant is causing a lease violation and so forth. And in fact, I found out based on conducted usage, the tenant was allowed to park the vehicles where they were at, where the landlord was complaining about. So the moral of the story is, folks, if you want to specify specific areas where your tenants can park, you need to have that written in the lease, particularly if it is a multifamily property. For example, you might have a limited number of spaces for parking for the apartment complex. Like if you get an assigned parking space, that needs to be spelled out in the lease. If you're allowing the tenant to use a common area or so forth to park or store items, that type of deal, that should be specified in the lease, so you avoid any legal disputes about who controls that space and what rights does the tenant have and so forth. Because if you do it the wrong way, you might be looking at litigation and not being able to address the issue that you're addressing with your tenant. So just my thoughts. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to put them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them to my best of my ability. Until then, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.